Oh, hello. So what am I doing? I'm streaming and I'm recording. I was trying to do that record two things thing again with like a different way. It looks like it was giving me some performance issues there, but I think it's fine now. Everything seems like it's it's good now. So I had to turn off one of the things, so I'm still recording one, I think, which is good. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, so tonight I'm going to I want to set up the gnome for the animation program and kind of get him rolling for that. And I kind of already set up some stuff. So oh man. I just ate a whole pizza too, so I definitely am not this skinny in real life. That's why the ogre was modeled after me in real life, because I eat whole ass pizzas or something. All right, so I'm gonna export this. Just resubbed. Hey Nick, thanks. 2 months. I need to make that text bigger in the thing. I would like to get like some custom thing for that as well, but ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so let's do no. And then we will delete that, open this. Set open. And I'm going to import not a scene, import FBX model. Okay. So when I import this guy for the first time, first of all, I guess you should mention this would be useful information for people on the team. Kind of the workflow I see us doing kind of going forward. At least I would hope that we can, because it makes sense to me. Maybe Ollie will have something to say, I guess, if he's trying to do something specific. But actually, let me might as well explain this whole thing, because I was gonna like do a little video on this whole thing and present it to people, but I can do it here. So let's open my pen here. Let's do white, I guess. Okay. So, we have Blender, and we have Cascadeur, and then we have Unity. So the way we had been doing it is just modeling and animating in Blender, and then just importing that into Unity. But obviously we're looking at this Cascadeur thing as kind of an intermediary for the animation part of it, and I like that. I think we should do that, obviously. But so the way I think we could do it now is, we model in Blender, and then that goes into Cascadeur when it's rigged. I should do rigged here. And then we do the animations. Anims. Yeah, and then we import that into, well, it has to actually go back to, redo this here a sec. So when it's animated, then I actually want to go back into Blender so that we can condense everything, and I can do a little bit of cleanup and stuff in Blender, like, because Cascadeur does a good job of getting it there, but there are some like little things that could be cleaned up and stuff. Some little things that could be cleaned up in Blender and stuff that it would just be easier to do there. And it also lets us bundle kind of all the animations into one file, so that, like, if we go into the actions, this one doesn't have any right now, but we could have all the animations for that one model all in one FBX. So so that, I think that works out well. One of the cool benefits actually to kind of switching to Cascadeur is actually when we are doing the animation, like right here, we can send out individual files of Cascadeur, because like the way I had been doing it, if I show you my, where is this thing? Ogre. So I have all the right here, I have all the different animations in an individual Cascadeur file. So like the run is its own thing, and the sit is its own thing. And so we could have, like, we could send it out so that one person is doing like a run and one person is doing a sit, or like we could have someone do emotes and stuff on top, and then we could all like bring it back into Blender together one by one and stuff. So it would be easy for multiple people on the team to work on, the same thing or that sort of thing. And then when we get that done, it all has to kind of go back into Blender to make that kind of master file. And then we can go into Unity from there. And I kind of, if that makes any sense, that I like that workflow for the ability to pass stuff around without kind of screwing up the master file. And so yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking in terms of the workflow for this stuff going forward. And if you guys don't like that, let me know. Like, if that doesn't make any sense, like, it's like, that's just kind of what I was thinking. So yeah, but that's kind of my thoughts on it, and going like kind of how I was thinking we should do that, and how I was like setting stuff up for this. So what I think I could do based on that is, like, if I went through and set up all the models that we have, because like the one of the, like, the one thing that makes it quicker is that, like, the rig doesn't have to be as fancy as well. Like, if I show you this, like, this is just like some bones. Like, there's no controllers or anything to this. This is all Cascadeur needs. Because you actually set it up, the rigging part in here. Like, it just needs the bones and the weights painted, and then I actually have to set it up in here. So I can set it up so that like it's a basic working skeleton, and you guys can like animate from there. Um, and then we can, you know, bring it all into the master file and stuff. So yeah, I'm thinking that might be a good way to go. But again, yeah, I'm open to feedback, and if you guys think that's dumb, let me know. All right. Sorry, I was kind of rambling there. I'm just kind of talking to people, the team and stuff. It's kind of directed at the team. But now I need to read some chats here. While VanGuard had to click to see what this is about, in VanGuard in the browse pick, it doesn't interrupt you. What is that pick about? I did I think if I think I know what you're talking about. It's one of the VODs from when I did we did some raiding in the VanGuard emulator. We went and did Ancient Port Warehouse. It's not like fully up and running, but like we got a couple people together and we kind of ran through there because they started implementing some abilities and stuff. And the whole reason I went there actually in the first place was the Dread Knight learned ability was like you had to go in and kill one of the bosses in there. So I wanted to go in and just make sure it was working and all that. And, you know, people wanted to come with, so we wound up doing like a second night. I believe Zukan is a contributor on the VanGuard emulator server. Yes, that is technically correct, although I haven't really...
Quick question. When was the last time you hit save?
I haven't saved yet, man. I haven't done anything. I've been rambling this whole time. This I should save, though. Just have that. I haven't done anything for the VanGuard team in a while, though, because I've been doing M&M stuff. Context. I bought the collector's edition that had the art book because I love the fantasy art, especially in the books. VanGuard artist was great. Supposedly he died after the game released. I found that very sad. He was very talented. Yeah, that's Keith Parkinson. He did the box art for EverQuest as well. He's a great artist. I actually have like a whole bunch of his paintings on my wall. Yeah, I have the cloth map from VanGuard as well. I bought the collector's edition actually. I bought it like recently off of eBay because I didn't have the cloth map and I wanted to get that and get it framed and stuff. So I actually we were talking about it in Monsters and Memories Discord recently in the general channel. I posted the photo of the paintings I have. They're just the prints. They're not like the originals or anything, but still cool to have them. If you guys are popping in here and not knowing what Monsters and Memories are and all the stuff I'm working on right now, Monsters and Memories is an indie MMO that I'm working on with some folks. And you know, we're kind of trying to make a game that sort of resonates with people who played those old school MMOs and stuff. So I'm working on some of the characters right now. Actually, this is the gnome, and I have the ogre as well. Where's the ogre? This one. It's the ogre. Forward. So right now, I'm trying to get like some of the animations going and stuff for them. This is the ogre. Got some of his basic locomotion stuff in recently, because we actually had some stuff before, but kind of reworked the ogre a bit, so the animations needed to be kind of redone. And we also started using this other program, so kind of a whole bunch of stuff changed and needed to be kind of redone a bit. So, but yeah, if you are unaware of all that stuff, you can check out our website at monstrousmemories.com. Got a bunch of like screenshots and stuff, and you know, other people on the team also stream as they're working on stuff, which are also linked there in the chat now. Does Zukan work out? How come he looks like he can deadlift 500? I don't know, man. Maybe it looks like I'm strong from here because I'm fat, but like everything below this area is just like, it's like it looks a lot. I look a lot like this, honestly. This is what I look like in real life. This is how I run, just wobbling around and stuff. Because also watching, even when you think he isn't. All right, so let's dive into this. I need to rig this guy. I'm gonna start picking up bits and pieces here. Neck. Oh, does this have end? I might need to re-export this. I don't think I want those. I don't want those leaf bones. So, okay. Let's redo this. Import model. Let's don't save. Alrighty then. Let's try that again. One thing though, it looks like it kind of screws with the location of stuff. It looks different. I don't know if I should just keep the leaf bones in there and ignore them. But I guess we'll see how this goes. Foot. Left clavicle. And we can just easily mirror these over with this cool function. Create prototype, and I was messing with this before and I was trying to fix. Oh, okay, so I guess it needs to be like this because I was like fixing some of these things that were hanging off, because I was like, that's not where that is. But I guess what if I do that, I actually lose the elbow pole, which I need. So I think I'm just gonna have to leave it like this. So I'm gonna go with this and generate rig. I'm gonna go with that and see how it works, I guess. Not fat, you look really rugged. Well, thank you. I'm very small now, but You have a boxer nose, facial hair, very intimidating. Well, thank you for that. I'm getting some. Is the bitrate okay? It went red all of a sudden. Seems like it's green now though. If there's, by the way, for anyone who rolled in after I mentioned it, if anyone, finger guns, if anyone notices any sort of like dropped frames and stuff, let me know, because I'm trying to like record thing in the background and I wasn't sure if it was gonna cause problems. So let's save this. And then I'm gonna just do like the run animation was easy to do. It was a good starting point anyway, so I'm gonna do that. No mail run forward. Okay, and we are starting with the right foot, which is important. Whatever foot you start with. Hang on a sec. Cat being needy right now. I'll put her in the chair. In the chair. She's hopped out of the chair. Cats, man. I want to get into making games. I managed to break free of a bad Steam addiction recently, buying games on sale without making sure I really like them and trying to transition into actually using Unreal and doing 3D modeling. I used 3D Max before, but recently I tried it, forgot a lot. I tried Blender, but can't get into it, not having real-time dynamic object creation. If it would just get that, I'd love to get into Blender. So you seriously don't work out? I don't. I need to. I want to get back into running. Hey Regis, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I don't know. I'm not familiar with what real-time dynamic object creation is. If that's like specific to 3D Max. I'm not familiar with Max, so I don't know what that is. But like I feel like from the little bit I know about 3D Max, I feel like Blender is actually very similar in a lot of ways to it, more so than Maya, honestly. So you should definitely give it another shot. I would recommend also if like the control scheme is something that throws you off, because that was something that I didn't really, I couldn't get over. You can actually navigation. There's like you can change this key binding setup. Like I think by default, like industry compatible is more like Maya and stuff. Like Blender's default, the Blender default is like really wacky in my opinion. So I built like my custom set that's kind of like Maya, but also has like some other like stuff I'm just used to clicking and that sort of thing. So it's when you move the mouse around to change the size of an object as you create it. Instead of Blender having to type in the exact numbers. I mean, I don't. I mean, you can like just make this, you know, make a square, and then you can rotate stuff. You can actually, well, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know what it is, but like, you can do a lot of interesting stuff with Blender's thing. So I don't know. I'd have to look into what it is to really tell you what like a equivalent thing is in Blender. Go away, cat. Go be busy doing other things. Go take another nap. You're not up to your nap quota yet. Okay. Usually I kind of lock the door when I'm streaming, but nobody else is home right now, so I just left it open because it gets really warm in here when I close the door. If you make a cube, you can move the mouse around to get any size you want versus making it and it's stuck to one size. Yeah, Autodesk is Maya is just crazy expensive. Um, there, I do like Maya for like some rigging stuff still. Like I I've been trying to do some weird things with like rigging in Blender, which is causing some issues, and I don't know what's going on there, so I couldn't resolve it. But I know I've been able to do it in Maya, so but it's also kind of why we're using this now. So, but anyway, so we have this. So this is the basic. And I'm sort of talking to the team at this point now for this. There's so this is kind of like the basic rig setup that kind of works for this guy. And if you hit this little point controller mode, there's like a bunch of different types of controller options that you can pick. And this actually this one doesn't work unless you click on this button up here as well for some reason. And so this one is the auto pose mode, which is supposed to like, you know, kind of move the body so that in a natural way. I might have not completely done the weight paints properly yet. Looks like it's fucking up some places. But yeah, so this is supposed to like automatically move other parts of the body like in a natural way, so you can kind of pose it. And it seems like it's working okay actually on the gnome. Hey Fizz, Fizby. Why do you remove the skin when you do the adjustments to animations? You talking about the texture? Like the texture, right? This program just doesn't like, it doesn't load in the texture. I don't know if there is a way to. I was actually kind of idly looking for that. I don't know how I would import that. But it's also not necessary for animation, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's just how this program works. So I don't know how to get that going, but that's just how this one works. So anyway, in this auto pose mode, it's kind of, I guess if it's working properly, like it wasn't really working well for the ogre, but it seems like it's doing some good here, more or less on the gnome, and it could be a good way to kind of get started on like a pose or something. But I would definitely recommend going to the point controller mode, because this is you get a lot better control over stuff. This is more like a standard rig. So this is what I kind of animated like 90% of the stuff in for the other guy. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw together like a quick shitty run cycle, so that I can kind of see what we're missing on the weight paints and stuff. I was doing this, I was kind of working on it earlier today, and it wasn't mirroring properly for whatever reason, so I'm gonna have to mirror stuff manually, and I forgot to do that. So I definitely know that stuff is not mirrored properly right now. What do you want, cat? You got food. Go eat food. Go eat and then nap. Okay, and then this hand. Needs to go back here. This hand goes up here. And I think lean forward, perhaps. That's too much. This the gnome is so small. I think it might be causing issues with some stuff, because like this is actually kind of hard to, like with some of this stuff being hanging off the side of them. It's harder to kind of figure out where stuff actually is right now. Textures would actually be kind of helpful right now in figuring out where the hand really is. It's a little bit hard to kind of figure out, but yeah. So, how's everyone else doing? It's Tuesday evening. Roll his head up a little bit. Okay, so I got that frame one done. And another kind of quirky thing about this program is when you're doing any sort of work on like a keyframe that you haven't like keyed yet, it doesn't let you do anything. And there's no like real way, like if you're on, like, let's say right now I have 20 key 24 selected, and like, oh, in Blender you could just, start moving the foot and then it would generate a key for that key. It actually doesn't do that here. You actually have to hit this add or remove key button, and then it creates a keyframe there, and then you can actually like, you know, do something with that, and it'll actually keep it there. So, but this one is just a duplicate of the first frame. 12 is going to be our opposite. And if I can figure out a way to paste mirrored or something, that would be cool. Paste into interval. I don't know what that means. There's a bunch of stuff. I still don't really know if there's like faster ways to do stuff yet, but like just kind of cranking out manually seems like, for me anyways, seems like it's faster than doing it in Blender. So there's also the auto physics thing. We can see how that works. Okay, and let's just swap it to hands. And again, I know this some of the geometry is a little screwed up here. Would that be up? That would be down, right? This one would be up. It's kind of strangely back like that. So anyway, so one thing that I really do like about this is by default when you do this, like, so I have just it's really just 2 keyframes. It loads them in stepped by default, which I really like because it's way easier to kind of figure out how things are looking. Like when you without the in-betweens, it's just simpler to look at and kind of, I don't know, at least for me, that's how I learned animating, is to animate in stepped first, and then you add the in-betweens later when you kind of figure. So this is our basic kind of shitty run. And we can kind of judge how we like it, like that. And it's kind of not great. But you know what? I'm just gonna roll with that for now. And I'm actually going to add the in-betweens. And I'm gonna actually go as far as exporting this. Export scene. Run. Okay, so, and this is kind of this would be a good example of that part of the workflow I was talking about before. So now that like this individual file, like anyone could work on and save it out, and then you would export this as an FBX, and then you import that FBX into Blender again, like so. And then if I can just add that to, if I delete this, I can just add that to the model that we have in Blender already. So like it's in there, and you know, and we can just do that and add like all the animations into the one really easily. So I found it really easy to do that. Although I think it doesn't seem to like it when it's this one though. If I actually notice that it kind of needs to be because it triangulates the model when it we go to this, it triangulates it when it kicks it out of Cascadeur, which is probably not ideal, but it's going to be triangulated in Unity anyway. So I'm like, maybe we'll just leave it like that. As long as we, I think, as long as we keep the source, like this original one, it should be fine. If we need to do any changes, I guess. And I wonder if we're to like, I don't know why it does that though. That could be an issue, but at least in the way I kind of ran through with the ogre, it seemed to work out in the end. So so yeah. What we can see this as being no bueno right now. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no, he's got boobies for a face. What is this? Is that the belly button? He's got a belly button for a mouth. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh man. Let's just go ahead and perfect. Ship it. Where's this end here? I don't know where this seam. I think that's it. Sign. How do I add more than one? Oh, I need to freaking. I'm an idiot. Okay, so assign this to that, and that to this. Oh god, I am terrible at this. Okay, boom, Jesus. Holy shit. I swear I'm not drunk off Ossifer. So yeah, this obviously is not great. This still needs some work. Can this do a T-pose? Do I have a T-pose for this? I don't. I also didn't do. Where's our? Yeah, so there's also this other issue where I think I mentioned it to people, but it doesn't like the running in place animations, the auto physics thing, and it'll make it like jump up and down like this. But I think it's still usable. I mean, if I do this, if I apply this, so he's gonna jump up and down now. But if I just, go to that key, move him down, it's fine, right? Of course, it's gonna do it in the in-betweens, but it still, animates it still moves the body how the auto physics thing would be. And this is kind of a bad example because it's so bad, but it did change stuff, not for the better in this particular situation, because this is just so messed up. The joys of game dev. So yeah, this needs some more work here. Did it even do anything? It looks like it's doing the same movement actually. Maybe it didn't. Maybe the autophysics didn't do anything. It kind of looks, because I think I exported it before I did that, right? Well, it did actually do something. Sort of. The whole body is kind of moving more than it was. So that's something, I guess. But yeah. So what do I want? How best to fix this problem? Let's delete this, and we'll go back to. Oh, I don't have a T-pose. Hey, Goblin. How's it going? Observing this devastatingly tragic animation for this gnome. Let's go to pose mode. Oh shit. Where do all these keyframes come from? Pose. How do we clear transformation all? Let's do that again just to make sure. Okay. T-pose. Let's save that, I guess. Oh, these don't have anything. Dang it. What the fuck? Well, that's problematic. Let's not. Why isn't... Oh, I'm in edit mode. What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Jeez. Jeez, you guys. Awful. Can't even... Whoa, he has 4 arms? That's crazy. Nice hat. 4 arms? What are you talking about? 4 arms. 4 arms or 4 arms? Like 4 as in the number or 4 as in the forearm? What are you talking about? Look at all these arms he's got. An octopus over here. No, stressed out already. It's only 6:30. I'm half an hour into my stream and I'm freaking out already. Yeah. Heavy drinking already. Oh man. All right. So let's take a look at these weights. Because I didn't mirror them. I don't think. Although, okay, yeah, see there. That's the problem. I was trying to mirror these when I was painting them, and I turned on like the mirror symmetry. Mirror vertex groups. Mirror the left-right vertex group when painting. The symmetry axis determined by the symmetry settings. I don't want that because it's not helping me right now. It's like some weirdness. It'd be easier just to manually do it, I think. What are all these? I need these? What are... I think these are old. I think I can get rid of these. Can I just mass delete these? Oh, geez. Shoot. You know what I'm gonna do? Clear parent. I'm gonna redo this because I don't know what the heck's going on here. Let's get rid of all these. I think these are probably left over from the last rig, and I don't want those. I don't want those in this one. And you know what? I didn't notice this on the ogre, so he probably has some stuff on there, but he's working out okay right now, so I'm just gonna leave it because I don't want to have to redo stuff there. But yeah. Okay. Everything is good. Try this again. Parent that. Automatic weights. Automatic weights. And okay. So let's weight paint some stuff. This should be 1. And then this should be 0 and everything else. So now would be a good time to see if I can get this to friggin' mirror properly. Let's try this. Okay, so now it's doing it right. When I paint it, at least. Okay. That's all I was trying to do, man. That's all I was trying to do. I'm taking a look at those links you posted. How come BitLife is in that? It's someone that hosts Twitch's fitness streamers. And that's in a group with game devs. I don't know what BitLife is. Is that in one of the links I posted? That is a thing I'm not aware of. Okay. Let's do this again. Redoing this. So this is weight painting for you guys who anyone who hasn't really seen me do this. Basically what I'm doing right now is assigning influence. So like when one of the bones like in the skeleton moves in the on the model, it needs, like, the computer needs to know like what part of the model is assigned to the bone that's moving. So like if the hand rotates like this, like if we go over to the hand, you can see that the red part is like the most influence, and the black is black is actually no influence at all. And then like the dark blue end of that is like very little influence. So like kind of that transition between the two is like how much like all the different points on the hand like would move based on that sort of thing. So so for the head, for example, I want the head to move like a head would, all kind of as one piece. So I'm just painting that all kind of red, and then it'll transition pretty sharply. And the neck, why isn't this? There we go. Yeah, so it should transition kind of sharply on the neck, and then the head is like totally in the red. I'm just going to get rid of some of this. Needs to come down a bit, I think. Must have seen it suggested or something. I'm relatively new to Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is a weird site, honestly. I don't generally like peruse. So yeah, it might have just been like suggesting something similar in the same group. Like in the same, because like there's categories in Twitch. Like I'm in the game that we're all streaming in the game dev category because we're making a game, and other people making their own thing or doing that as well. And we're just all kind of in the same group, like category, but not necessarily affiliated with each other. So yeah. So one thing I've noticed, like while doing the weight paints and stuff, is I kind of want, because before I made like the whole forearm like really red and then kind of sharply transitioned off, but that seemed to create some issues when he was actually moving around, like it deformed weirdly. So I've been trying to just kind of let it feather out more naturally, I guess. So I'm not really going to mess with that stuff too much, but the hand, definitely want to add some bits to the end of the hand here. And then just make that a little bit redder. And maybe make this kind of even with the rest of the wrist there. Just try and make it consistent, pretty much. Oh no. Brodak just up in here and just turning me into a skeleton. That slurking and turning me into a skeleton. This guy is cool. I appreciate the lurks. And that's what that thing is for anyways, just for fun. Okay, so what's this gonna do? So this is weird here. I need to turn this off, I think, and as long as, yeah, that works for this other one, I think we're good. Didn't do it for that one though. That's probably fine. I don't know why it decided to do that with the wrists. It's not mirroring it properly. Like if you notice, the hand is black. The tip of the hand is black on that side, but on this side it's not. So that's a little frustrating that it's not doing it properly. So what I'm going to do is focus on the left side. I'm going to get the left side how I want it, and then I'll just manually mirror all the stuff. Which isn't too bad, but it'd be a lot easier if it just did it. You know what I mean? this actually. Yeah, so this character, by the way, is for our game Monsters and Memories. Anyone out there is tuning in later and not sure what's going on here. Hey Beaver, how you doing? Where are we on this, by the way? This is the chesty thing. Oh, this one. It's probably fine. Maybe add some stuff. I'm all right. How are you today? I'm doing good. Doing good. Doing pretty good, actually. Oh shoot. Had a pretty good day. I didn't have to go into work today, which was nice. I have the rest of the week off, so I was thinking of doing like a full day stream. I was actually planning on doing it tomorrow, but it seems like Sean is doing a stream tomorrow. And I wasn't sure how that would interfere with that. I didn't want to like. No one's ever really done like we've never like double streamed, so I don't know how we would want to do that. So I was thinking maybe I'd do it a different day, but Thursday is like our team meeting, so I don't know how long that's going to be. It could be an all day thing, honestly, which just leaves Friday. So I can maybe do it Friday. This might be clear. So we'll see. We shall see. How's your day been, Beaver? You have a good day? Tuesday? Getting through the week? Your day was all right? sat out back working and hanging out with my avian friends. It was a bit chilly, so that was extra nice. Summer's almost here. That sounds like a good day. Yeah, it's gonna be hot in the summer. Like where I'm living right now, in this house, we have air conditioning, which is like not something I'm used to. Because most of the places I've lived, we didn't have air conditioning, or at least like central air would. Um, so it's kind of weird. Like I'm almost looking forward to the hotter weather just so we can we can run the AC and like I don't know. It's a weird dichotomy, mental kind of thing where I'm looking forward to blasting the AC. I don't know. Guys look really cool. It's nice to see Twitch has some sane people in it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe his timed out or something, if that's a thing. He doesn't. Ollie hasn't streamed much. He did for a bit, and then he got kind of busy, and he hasn't. So I don't know. Maybe, or maybe he just didn't set them to stay there. Not sure what he did there. Do do do. Hey, Pattis. Not sure he's done much Twitch streaming. He does have a few videos on YouTube. I'm in Arizona and our AC's been on for a few weeks now. Yeah, we actually fired it up here and there as well lately. So last week it was in the 90s. Yeah, I'm in California, so it's it's been kind of like woo woo, you know. Last week it was kind of warm, but this week it's been kind of cold. So it's interesting. I'm in Canada and the AC is on all the time. I just go outside. Nice. Winter has been holding out here as hard as it can. It's been nicer and in the 50s and 60s the last 2 days, though. Going back to the 40s in a few days. Damn. Roller coaster weather. I hate to see it, but there's such a big difference between the older crowd, guys with some gray in their facial hair, versus the newer young people. I think the young generation has gone insane, and I'm not exactly old. Well, certain generations grown up with like all this social media and stuff in their day to day, so that definitely doesn't foster a great, you know, whatever. Definitely screws with you, I think. I got rid of, I had to ditch Facebook because it was fucking with me. Like it was not healthy for my mental health. So let's see. I just want a few weeks in the mid 60s so I can go foraging for some morels. The ground's still too cold. Morals? Is that what is that like a, or am I not pronouncing that right? Is that like something, an actual thing, or are you talking about like you have no morals? You have no ethics. You need to go find them in the woods or something? I'm reading too much into this. Morels? I still don't. Morals. They are mushrooms. Okay. You could have just said mushrooms, man. Now I look like an asshole. This guy. It's because I'm killing rangers, or I want to kill rangers, isn't it? This is your getting back at me kind of thing. Understandable. I get it. It's fair. Also, the fact that you want to forage as a ranger in real life is, I find that, you know, funny. The older crowd actually thinks when they talk and do stuff. I don't think when I talk and do stuff. I'm an idiot. So maybe I'm just younger, but I noticed that in myself and on my streams, and started wondering if there was something wrong with me, and stumbled on you guys. And I'm glad to see it in other people too, compared to the crazy online nowadays where everyone's hyper and nonsense. Yeah. Yeah, internet definitely internet culture is definitely very like, you know, now kind of thing. Instant gratification. So hopefully you know, we can we can get some slow down some stuff with our game, and you know, have some good old fun killing froglocks in, you know, same spot for 2 hours. Let's see how this goes. I added some more topology on the lower back here because I was hoping to like get some more topology to work with for when I get them to sit down and stuff. So, oh shit, what is this? The neck? And let's just give that a little assigny whiny there. Oops. I followed Panda and Robot. Panda the Ranger. It's, yeah. Gonna have to change your icon, Pattis, to a panda. We'll put panda. We'll put a panda race in. Goblin got the goblins, and I think we should add pandas now. Not the first time I've been called panda. You know what? So the first character I ever made in EverQuest was a halfling druid named Tagalo. And it's like, this is on. And my druid's name, my very first character was Tagalo, and I like, it's very close. I guess there's like a language called Tagalog, which is like the name of the Filipino language, I think. And I just started getting all these like you know, questions like, did I name my character after that language? And I'm like, what? I've never even heard of this. I got that name from the name generator. So it's an interesting coincidence. First character I made was a half elf ranger. All his videos are on the Monsters and Memories YouTube channel. Yeah, we have a YouTube channel, by the way. That's where we throw all of our VODs, because like everybody, like, well, not everybody in the team, but a lot of the team stream as they're working on stuff, like Pattis and Goblin and Sean, and hopefully Nick and Ollie will start up again as well. And so just everybody like streams on their own channel and stuff, and then we actually all kind of consolidate all of our VODs on that YouTube channel. So if you just want like a one-stop shop for all of our work, check out our YouTube channel. It's got everything there. If you don't want to like hop around the different whatchamacallit, Twitch channels and stuff. It's literally been a joke with old EverQuest friends in my guild. Pattis is an EQ random name. Yeah, that random name generator was the shit back then, man. That's how I got all my names. Well, most of them. I had an enchanter named Foos, and that was named after the GU Comics guy. He had a dog named Foos, I guess, that he referenced in his comics, and I named my enchanter Foos for some. I guess I don't know. I followed him, and actually, fun fact, I did a guest comic for GU Comics one time. I sent one in, a guest comic, and he published it, which was cool. It was a WoW, World of Warcraft gag. I don't know where it is anymore. I didn't save it on my end, and I don't remember what day it was that he posted it, so I haven't been able to find it, but it's there somewhere. Anybody wanted to track that down, go for it. Discord messed up me for what? Messed up for me years ago, and I had a hard time logging in there. I just pulled up Eminem on YouTube. Yeah, nice collection of people on Discord, and there seems to be a fair amount of interested in game dev. Might have to be an Eminem game jam one day. Well, hey, Beaver, you may already be aware, but Goblin's doing like a draw together type thing. I think he's gonna do it this weekend or Friday. So I don't know if he's doing that Friday, then maybe my stream day thing won't work. But yeah, that could be interesting. A few of my other frequently used names are from Lord of the Rings name making thing. It wasn't generated. It just gave you a bunch of random beginnings, middle, and endings for names. The race you selected would use, and we pieced them together. I hope nobody already used it. That sounds pretty cool. I like that better than a name generator almost, because that's kind of what I did when I got more sophisticated with thinking up names. I would actually go through like those baby name websites and try and figure out something that, or I guess I kind of do a combination. There's also like name generator websites now, and kind of like go through those and see if there's anything that sounds kind of cool, or maybe look on baby name sites or something. I don't know. It's a whole thing. I spent like a lot of time in that. Like I invest a lot of time in coming up with a name for stuff, because that's what I do, I guess. Okay. All right, so I think we are about good to go on the left side here. This looks acceptable. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do, Pattis? So I'm going to copy vertex group. Copy vertex group to selected. Ooh, I wonder if I can do that. Let's try. Well, wait, how do I do that? Let's just do this. Let's copy vertex group, and then we're gonna mirror this. Let's do this. Let's mirror vertex group, and then we will delete this one, and we'll name it that one. So now we have a perfectly mirrored toe for each one. So that's how you do it manually in Blender. It's not too difficult, but it can be tedious if you're going to mirror the whole damn thing, which I'm about to do. Foot right. That toe. Just so I know where I'm at. Left foot. Copy. Let's mirror this. And we'll get rid of this foot. Okay, that's not gonna work. The whole list is gonna move. Okay. Toe, shin. Copy. Shin. Mirror. Shin R. IR. IL. I'm gonna call it night. All right, Pattis. I'll catch you later, dude. Came up with Squishy Mustard's paladin's name for an Elvish dictionary. From an Elvish dictionary. Oh, nerd. Pattis is actually like, he's really knowledgeable about Lord of the Rings stuff, which I'm actually jealous, or I'm envious of, I guess, because like I would love to be able to be more nerdy about that stuff because I love that stuff. I don't know if I'm capable of assimilating that kind of stuff at this point in my life. Okay. Toe, foot, shin, thigh. Okay, then thigh. I think the pelvis is, I think they're already pretty mirrored. Oh, they're not. Okay. So let's copy, mirror. Aren't you guys glad that you're watching this stream, this amazing art stream? Game art. This is why games take so long, guys, because I gotta do this thing. It's like And oh, what the fuck's going on here? I didn't tell you to mirror. Okay, let's copy group, mirror group, and this one is R and R. I've been watching Sean's streams for a few months and just realized y'all stream this stuff too. So yeah. Hey, welcome to my stream. I'm glad you've been watching Sean's stuff and you're interested. Yeah, I stream. Sean has like the typically like the Tuesday Thursday. I only do Tuesday, and my time zone is a bit different. I feel like he gets a larger. He's like more time. He's like his streams are longer. Mine are generally like 3 hours, 2-3 hours, I think. Because you know I do it Tuesday night after work, so I have like a small window before I have to go to bed. So that's why maybe mine is less known. But I have all the VODs. All the VODs are on. Everybody's VODs are on the YouTube channel. If you didn't see those, affect your productivity. That's not always a bad thing. Just need a break. You deserve a break. Copy vertex group. Mirror vertex group. Forum. Move. Upper arm. Wrong tag. That was meant for Cathadine. Yeah, same on Tuesday and Thursdays. Predict. Yeah, honestly, like, so, like Sean's typically like is in like the midday for me, like 10, 10 to like 2 or something like that. For my time, and so obviously I'm at work, and for a while I had like a bunch of meetings and stuff. I was working on a project that like required like kind of daily meetings and stuff, and we kind of like got over a hump, and my boss was like, well, we can like bring it down to like a couple meetings a week, like what works for you. And I was like, just any Tuesday and Thursday, just no meetings is like fine by me. And like I was like, I did that because I wanted to be able to watch the stream without having to like stop and do a meeting or something. So it worked out. It worked out. So kind of funny scheduling my work day around Sean streams. Poor guy. Poor me. Okay, we did upper arm, so we need shoulder. Copy group. Mirror group. Delete. Gnome time to stream like the present. Indeed, indeed. How you doing, Lateren? I don't have any lore for you to pull out of me, so don't even try. I saw you today on Sean's stream, asking about the sun and shit. Unbelievable. Unprofessional. Okay. Spine. Yep, I think we're good. we did the shoulders. I think they're good. Okay. Let's say that's good. We're good. Then I don't have to do it anymore. I can't here. Add. I can do a command here. Permitted term LMAO. Unrecognized command. What the bro? I typed it wrong or something. I can't. Okay, I can't even. Whatever, dude. Be that way, Twitch. I can't believe LMAO is caught by my. I don't know. That is strange. I don't know why that would ping that one. Oh, need to change it to LMCO. Maybe by hitting the allow button, it'll allow it or something. I don't know. Like, of course, it flagged it twice back to back there, so I don't know. I'm sorry. I need to maybe look into that, toning that down. Anyway, so this we shall save, and we are going to export. And I want to only deform bones. Do not add leaf bones. We don't want those. What? This guy's been running this whole time? Get out of here. Don't save. Stupid gnome. Been running for 2 hours. Like, how long has this been going? An hour and a half? He's just been in the background running. What an idiot. Okay. Root. Nope. We want the bone. This foot L. Chin. Thigh. Just head, neck, shoulder, L, upper arm, forearm, hand, and mirror. Oh, I missed one there. Good enough for me. Generate rig. Boom. All right, let's see how this goes now. Bendy. He's moving. We did it, guys. Freeze frame. At this point, there's going to be like a quest starter that starts with one NPC saying, X has great cake. And then you go to the X and buy cake from them, and the NPC goes, not what I meant, but okay. I like your spirit. Let me tell you about some food or some loot. Yeah, we'll have to work that in or something. We'll convince somebody to, or yeah, I'll add like we'll get like a cake like item, like batwing crunchies were a whole thing. You know, you could have like voluptuous cake or something be an item in the game. cake rolls or something. Okay. 24. Let me save this again. Run forward. It's kind of how Paw of Opala started, totally with cake. You got the inside scoop on that? Or are you just making the giggles? I think if I recall correctly, I wanted to start with. I think I need to start with the right foot. Oh man, look at that. I like that. It's gonna look, he's gonna have a ridiculous run. Let's go with it. You know what? You guys familiar with the Naruto run? Let's make him Naruto run. Because this is just a test anyway, so can I do like a mirror current frame? Don't know what that did. I don't know what that did. What does this do? I'm still learning this program, and it, like, some of the basics make sense, but like some of the drop down options don't, like, I couldn't even figure out how to change it to like reset the pose. Because it's like named something else. Like default pose. I'm like, what the fuck? You're just memeing? I'm onto you, Lada Ren. I'm onto you. Is he Naruto running? You're goddamn right he is. That's how we roll. So let's do. Yeah. Monsters in Naruto. Monsters and Ninjas or something. That's what we're changing the name of the game to Monsters and Ninjas. Because you know who fights ninjas, or monsters, I should say. Ninjas fight monsters. So it only makes sense, really. Come on, click. What you doing there, buddy? What's wrong with your foot? What is wrong with your foot, dude? Oh, his knee is all fudged. I can fix that. I have a plan. Okay. I don't know why the knee poles and stuff are being weird, but okay. What about pirates? We don't talk about pirates here. Oh, this guy's knee is all needs to move. This ain't no world of pirate craft. We don't talk about pirates here. Okay, so yeah, look at that. And then we will add our in-betweens. Oh no. This is not Naruto. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I ordered, guys. Where's the make it better button? There you go. That's the make it better button. Boom. Instant amazing. Instantly amazing animation. Excellent. There you go. There's your that's how we do it. Professional stuff here. Pixar wishes they had this level of realism in their animations. Let me tell you. All right, so let's actually try and make this. Well, how much time do I want to spend into this meme? That's the question. This is actually... Why is he running sideways? What the heck is wrong with you, bro? You're ruining this for the rest of us. You're ruining Fuddruckers for everybody. Yeah, so that's not great. I think I need like a... I need like a contact pose. That's what I need. I'm missing like 2 keyframes here. That's why it looks weird. Where is this? Go to default pose. What the fuck? Yeah, and there's like some weird bugs with this software too. That's kind of annoying. It's like, why can't you just do the basic bare minimum of resetting the pose to default? What's... Oh, also I need a keyframe. Maybe that's why it bugged out. Maybe it's user error. Let's see. Nope, it's not me. Program. I fucked up. Clear. How much donation do you need to do a Keith Parkinson art stream? What is involved in a Keith Parkinson art stream would be my first question. Goblin would be the better one to probably do that sort of thing. He's the actual 2D guy. Is there like a auto physics scene settings? I wonder if there's a way, like a little transformation. Can I reset this to 0. Let's do anything. Local position. That doesn't seem to do anything. Basic. Auto posing link. What does this mean? What does all this do? Twist pitch. Put this all to 0. Can we do that? No. Swing. What's the point of these? Why? Why are you here if you do not do what I want? Like, I don't understand. It's not cool, bro. Just go. That's the only thing I don't really like, unless I'm just not like seeing it. Sometimes I just want to like reset like one thing to the default position, which this doesn't want to do for some reason. Let's get rid of these in-betweens as well. It's 18 is also the thing. Like to show all the art you have of this and show us whatever pics you can find online, etc. You mentioned the paintings you have is in your wall. This sure makes me appreciate games more. Like, that's one thing that I like at least like as you guys watch me like flail in desperation to get like him to move in like a simple run cycle, like at least you guys reckon like, you know, can really see just what kind of goes into stuff. So I appreciate that. What the let's move all of this down, maybe this. He's kind of wobbling a bit too much, perhaps. Just blip. Making games is no joke if a person isn't highly experienced in it. For sure, I enjoy watching the game sausage get made. Game sausage, I like that. That's a good metaphor. Such a weird mashup of skill sets too. Yeah. Yeah, like rigging and animation is not something that I've done a lot, so I'm not like super great at it. But I'm one thing I'm good at is like figuring shit out. Like I'm like learning this new program, you know, for the first time and all that, just on the fly. So here we go. Look at that. Look at that. So if the ogre's butt is a cake, then
Make it chunkier.
I can't make it chunkier. If the ogre's butt is a cake, then is like the gnome butt like a cupcake? Or like a muffin? Or like a mini muffin? Like what are we gonna are we doing different sized cakes over here for all these different ones? What's the plan? There's a lot of Ren. We need a lot of Ren to weigh in on this important. Dude is very wobbly. Bunt cake. I like that one. Hey, MCP Live. That's a good first message there. You really made the most out of that one. I like it. Good call. Good call. Okay. Because I know about those muffins, man. All right. Let me see. I need to. How far can I get away with? I want to pull this knee forward a bit, I think. Put this foot back. Is that what I'm thinking? This knee is not aligned as well. Okay, let's do this. Uh, what are you doing there, foot? You're supposed to just rotate on the one axis I selected. Okay. Okay. Let's see how that looks. He's Naruto running. That looks better, at least with the intermediate kind of contact. It looks like he's running, at least, sort of. So, progress. And this is kind of more of a test case anyway. I should probably actually just do the arms, just see how they deform. I think right now I'm thinking that the waistline needs to be changed with the weight paints a little bit, because I don't know if I'm cool with, I don't know if it's moving the way I think it should. Oh man, chat just exploded. I can't keep up now. I'm way lost. The Naruto run is kind of a joke for now. This is like, I'm still testing weight paints and stuff, so don't take it as I've definitely said other questionable things here. Oh my god, are you making the gnome do a Naruto run? Is it EQ1 or EQ2 music? It's hard to believe at one point I was so addicted to EQ2. I believe that's where we're heading. Oh my god. Gnome Ruto. That's EQ2 for sure. They monetized all the fun out of EQ2. They did something to EQ2 that I didn't quite enjoy. Yeah. I didn't understand why they didn't put out EQ3. Wouldn't it have been super popular? EQ3 was, well, I guess Landmark technically was a different thing, but yeah, I would not be the one to really know about the inside workings of stuff, but yeah, I was pretty stoked about EverQuest Next when it was launched. I was skeptical, but I was like stoked for a new EverQuest, but you know, that didn't quite become a thing. Okay. Move this up. Cool. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the little guy go. Over budget, under a certain fun threshold. I think there was issues with the tech side of things, like, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I thought I heard something about how, like, with the destructible environment, that was causing issues with like the AI. Like, where does the NPC know where to stand if the floor is destroyed underneath them, you know? And that sort of thing. So, but I don't really know. Like I said, I don't have the inside scoop. So I'm gonna just add a thing here. Let's hit the make it better button. Where's instantly makes it amazing. that, you know, the bounce kind of works on the gnome actually. I kind of dig that. Uh-oh. He's running sideways for some reason, though. It's not great. So there's some weirdness there still. Oh. Oh no. Naruto bounce. I didn't really like the one model that stood out to me as not like really different, and I didn't like with the EverQuest Next stuff was the Dark Elf. All of a sudden they decided to give them horns. Like I didn't like that because that was too much of a divergent from what was like expected or what was like what it was, you know. I didn't really like that. He's like running sideways. Like what are you doing, bro? He's drinking. Elf horns didn't track with like any of the lore in the previous art. Yeah, it was a weird decision. Why are you running sideways, man? Anyway, what do I want to do with this? Maybe I do want to just keep going with this, and make it an actual run, because, well, I don't know. Let's see. Because I want to, I just kind of want to make sure stuff is moving properly, but we also need to get like stuff for the gnome in. But obviously not a Naruto run, that's still Mimi. Where's your hand? Don't know where his hand is. There it goes. The Askew tribe. He's running away from whatever the deep gnomes saw. He doesn't want to be tripping balls like they are. They saw some shit and he saw some shit that he didn't want to see. So he's running away. Alright, let's copy this over to this guy. He's trying. He's trying, guys. Wait. Yeah, so this... Wait a minute.
Make it chunkier.
Did I fuck up? I fucked up the arms. Like, I always do this where... Actually, I wonder what that would look like. It probably will look weird. Huh. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that. I need to flip the arms. I need to save this, though. So Sean doesn't yell at me. And I think I'm gonna run to the kitchen real quick and get like some water or something. I need like a snack. So I'll be right back. Oh, save is complete. Okay, cool. So hang tight, guys. I'll be right back. I'll let you guys.
Hi guys.
Look at this frog while I wait. While you wait. While I wait for you to wait. For me to wait. Okay, leave it. It's a nice looking frog. Thanks. Gotta feed those 20-inch arms. You're obsessed with my arms, man. It's interesting. That frog, by the way, it's the Froglok I made a while ago. I kind of wanna like go back and tweak some stuff, and kind of like fix it up a little bit. But it's also like I don't want to spend too much time redoing the same thing when I could be doing other stuff and moving forward. But I also have this. I made a troll as well, and it's also something I want to go back and kind of rework a bit and stuff. But same sort of thing, like, is it worth the time to spend redoing something that I've done already? I don't know. I wanted to give him like armor because I wanted to make him like a Shadow Knight. I want to give him like some armor and like redo and make the Shadow Knight sword. But you know, but yeah. So it's now that I'm more familiar with like animating stuff and that sort of thing. Like it would be like really cool to go back on those and like fix them up a little bit nicer and pose them better and have like at least like an idle animation or something for presentation, you know. So it's something maybe I'll do if I can find the time. But dang, that's crazy. I'm glad you made it out of that. What happened? Like, how did the fire start? Okay. So I need to flip these arms, I think, is where I was at when I walked away. That's weird. It's these shoulders. Um, Bad wiring in the laundry room. Oh my god. That's something that like my mom and my girlfriend all like they're always worried about like a fire in the laundry room, and I'm like, it's probably fine, you know. We've never had anything happen, but then like you say something like that, and I'm like, holy shit. House built in the 1906 with literal cotton for insulation. It was late at night. Didn't know about the cotton until firemen knocked all walls open searching for hot fires afterward. Strong filter. Yeah. I put the filter, the auto mod thing on like super like sensitive because I didn't want to like get like trolls coming in and like spamming up stuff. But you guys keep like saying just normal stuff that it gets flagged. So, and I thought I already like lowered it. Honestly, I thought I lowered the doorknob. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll look into that after the stream. I'll lower the helicopter mom level of the mod. I'll lower the Karen level. I apologize for my Karen mod. Every few weeks I have a strong nostalgia for those games, so I actually want to do a stream on them with an actual real boxes. Once I do, I'll be okay letting them go. Is I heard there's like a request to emulator out there. Has anybody played that? Because I'd be curious if it's like if there's like a more classic version of it where it's more like how it was when it launched. Because I preferred the earlier version of it. Gaming went downhill right along with when boxes stopped being made. Anyone else notice that? It's almost like games became expendable digitalware, so production values went out the window. I totally dive into a classic style EQ2. Yeah. If there wasn't like a P99 for EQ2, God, there was like a P9. I would still run a RP guild there. Where I don't kill a dude and get 3 levels. Yeah, I know there is an emulator for it, or at least I've heard people talking about working on one, but I don't know what the deal is with it, so. Okay. Alrighty then. So, um, what needs to change here? This one needs to come up like this, something like that, and then this foot needs to come back here, something like that, and this knee needs to come down here or something like that. This foot needs to come up like this, and this knee needs to come up like this somehow. Yeah, so the way his hip thing is bending there is not great. Also kind of, yeah, I don't know, I need to look into that. So, his butt's doing a weird thing here. Probably needs to go like that, right? What are you doing with your hands there, buddy? Um, Actually, maybe the people emulating the games wanted a more old school original feel, unlike what many MMOs are after many updates. I have an annual all access pass, so I'm happy to pay, but I'd pay double for true classic servers. Okay. Um, so let's do some hand stuff here. I need to see if I can figure out if there's a way to load textures into this. Make it a little bit easier. I don't think I've seen any other examples with it though. So. Still wobbling, man. He's drunk. I didn't fix that for the other ones, I guess. That's my bad, Mario. Come on, select. I have an annual. I already read that. Thanks for the follow. No worries. Almost nobody watches my streams anyway. Mine neither. When do you guys stream? I'd watch. So what I'm hearing is Emulated P99 and EverQuest 2 would love M&M. That's kind of the vibe we're going for though. Like those an old MMO, old school MMO that's you know, doesn't have all the modern stuff that kind of drives people away. Kind of the whole reason we're doing it. We want to make, we like that stuff. We want to play a game like that. We want to make it a game like that. This dude is hella sideways.
Quick question. When was the last time you hit save?
Last time I hit save, when was that? Let's do it now. Together as a group, we're hitting save. Just in case. I'm concerned about this events log that keeps showing up every time I do stuff. There is no more commands to redo. It's freaking me out, man. It's like an error message that I'm saving wrong or something. Like, just save. What the hell just happened? I thought why is this guy sideways now? You know what? Game is really cool. Not sure if you guys would be into it, but it's a great game. It's a great blend of old school MMO and newer real-time action. Fallen Earth. It's not fantasy, but it's a really cool game. I want to play VanGuard. Is there a fan remake that's very close to the original people can play? Or emulation? Yes, there is an EverQuest VanGuard emulator. Let me get a link for you guys. There you go. VGOemulator.net. That's where you can find the VanGuard emulator. You can hop on and play it, although it's still kind of in the process of being put back together, so it's not like fully functional. But there's like a bunch of stuff you can still do. You can still have fun on there. I feel like running around and exploring stuff, at least. I enjoy what's there, at least. 5 whole people play. Yeah, there's, as due to the aforementioned work in progress status, there's not really like a large player base or anything. Look at that. We got a little guy. Together we created this. You guys had equal input. Always telling me to save and stuff. Oh, that looks like trash. Why would you guys make me do this? This is awful. What? It looked better when there was less frames, honestly. So what's going on with the knee? Maybe it's, where's this knee going? Bending weird. So what would you consider missing from the original at this point? I'm big into exploring and seeing the sights. Is the environment as original or a work in progress? It's like all the game world is all there. What's missing is like the content stuff. Like there's no quest, like quests and stuff aren't like set up yet, and you know some of the mobs don't have their regular pathing or spawn locations set up properly. Like everything is in there though. It's all in the database. It's just a matter of like hooking it up to the emulator server, because like it's in the game client. It just needs to be set up to work with the server, if that makes sense. Um, there we go. Let's just put this on the line. Where's the, do this one. Is that how I want it? I want to move this over. That's good. This Epic Pen program is really helpful with animation stuff. Just because, you know, I need to make sure that stuff is like certain places on the screen, and it's just easier to make like a note on the screen real quick. That's what I'm doing with those. If anyone's curious why I'm drawing on my screen, just kind of visual aids for when I'm gonna move a hand or something. I don't know how I feel about the rectangular shape of him that I've just made with circles for some reason. Like, I don't know, this shape seems kind of weird to me, almost like, I don't know, I wonder if we should bring in the waist a little bit or something, but we'll have to do a round of QA with that or something when we get it in. Okay. What? Okay. So let's save this again. Save as, run forward. And I'm going to export this now. Export scene. Gnome mail run forward. Okay. And I want to save this. Save that, and then open this one. Delete. And we're going to import that thing we just did. So we can look at it with all its stuff. Look, he's got a butt face. Oh. I was impressed by the starting kingdom with the ship harbor and all that. I thought it was rather original. It's going to be hard without all the resources that EQ had regarding spawn maps and quests. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, it's taking a long time because on top of like not having all the resources that EverQuest emulators had and stuff, like the code that they're dealing with is also like really spaghetti. So it's really shitty when they're getting like they're getting crap from people because it's taking so long, and it's like they don't even know like what's going on. Like there's no reason for them to be taking crap like that. All right, let's see how this looks. Well, that doesn't look amazing, but it's something. Definitely, like, it's obviously like round one, so thanks, Keith. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Charm is definitely something that I'm interested in, you know, keeping. This is not charm though. This is a problem, I think. This is a weight paint issue. Did you ever do an animation pass on the frog by any chance? No, I never really rigged him. I don't think I even have. Let me see if I have any files of him. No, it's just a sword. And the textures aren't hooked up. It's not really even animation ready, I don't think. I don't know. There's like some holes with it and stuff. So I mean, I haven't really tried to rig him, so it might work. That's why I wanted to like go back and redo it and kind of like redo the geometry a bit so that it's easier to model or easier to animate. So that I could do stuff with it. A tongue. So. You want to see something cool though? If this will open. Open scene. Do I have? Here we go. I don't know if this is going to load up properly. Sometimes it doesn't remember where the textures are. But the frig, guys, has it been almost 20 years since VanGuard came out? Yeah, it's not going to find the files. I can't even find the geometry. Yeah, okay, well, that's not going to work. Yeah. Anyway. Open scene. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so he looks really cool in the real-time stuff, actually. I dig it. Texture, yeah. Anyway, that's the Froglok. He's got got a tongue in there. Go inside. He's got a little tongue and everything. I like when I crank up the subsurface scattering. It looks really cool. Like it when it's like that. No. Bloop. Little detour there. I might have to play this VanGuard emulator. Never got to dip my toes in very deep to VanGuard. You should definitely check it out. It's if you've never played VanGuard, you should do yourself a favor and try it out. Even in the current state, like you will enjoy yourself. Especially if you haven't played it before and you'll get a feel for how some of the classes played out, because I think most people who have played the game will tell you that VanGuard has the best class design. And in my opinion, the dungeons are top notch as well. Yeah, I have a video on how to install it, by the way. It's really easy to get going. You could start playing in 20 minutes. Probably less than that, honestly. There's a link to the installation guide I made. I do remember VanGuard had Blood Mage Healer. I'm such a sucker for blood magic. Yeah, the Blood Mage is really cool. Blood Mage is really strong. Blood Mage generates a lot of hate, a lot of aggro because he does a lot of damage, and he uses that damage to heal his party, and he heals his party with like group heals a lot of the time. And can you imagine like how much aggro that would generate by like using like hitting a mob with like a huge direct damage spell that then heals the whole group for like a shit ton of health as well. Yeah, you're gonna drag get some aggro there. So all right, so this is, wait a minute. Oh, you know what, I wonder, let me try something. Tries to quads. Interesting. Interesting. I played Blood Mage in my short time with the game also. I never played the Blood Mage back in live. I played a Paladin, and I played the Psionicist. I never played the Blood Mage like when it was in live, but I definitely tried it in the emulator. What's crazy about what's like mind-boggling about the classes in that, like each class is so deep that I think this is why, part of the reason why I didn't play a lot of other classes back in the day, is because each class is so deep that you really have to sink your teeth into it to really understand it, to get good at it. And with in the kind of like the brief lifespan of the game, I didn't really have enough time to sink my teeth into too many things, because there's just so much. So I didn't really get around to the Blood Mage until the emulator, and even then it took me a while before I like really gave it a go. So, but once I got in there, I was like, damn, this is really cool. And honestly, the Necromancer has some really cool stuff too. So you have to think about when to use abilities, or else aggro goes nuts. Well, you just have to be aware that you're going to generate a lot of aggro, and like a tank would hopefully be doing all he can to generate aggro. And I think the Blood Mage probably has like an aggro drop ability or something. I don't recall actually. But like I know the Scion Assist has like an aggro, like aggro spells that like buff up the tank's aggro and lower like someone else's aggro, that sort of thing. That's a, those sorts of like aggro management spells. I think I would like to have actually on the enchanter for Monsters and Memories. Nick, if you're out there, um, I enjoyed as a psionicist. I enjoyed that, like being able to kind of manage, like help manage aggro and stuff. That was a cool feature. I like that. Okay, so let's get back to business. I've been goofing around. Let's see. What do we want? What do we want here? Spine, hip. Oh, the hip's moving. Spine. There's a lot of moving stuff here. He's a very jiggly boy. How do we want to do this, friends? Let's just do this. Is this gonna mirror properly too? Thank God. Thank God. Sorry if you've answered this before, but what is the gradient do? So the color, it's like a heat map, and it's basically it indicates the influence, the strength of influence of all the different bones. So you look at skeleton. So this skeleton inside the body here, that's like a human skeleton. Like it, you have a forearm bone, you have a whatever this is, and whatever that is, and all these things. And so, I actually need to tell the computer what part of the skin moves for each part of the bone. So um, like it doesn't do it automatically, which is why, like, if I select the forearm here, like it can like there's an automatic process that generates kind of like, this is probably what it's supposed to be, but there's like it doesn't do it perfectly, and so I need to kind of um clean up some of the transitions and stuff sometimes, which I'm gonna do here as well. Why the frick is his arm inside him like that? I don't know if this I don't know if this body shape is working for us right now. Why is that happening? Not it's just the arm, I guess. I need to. That's just my thing, my problem. That's weird. I don't like that. Yeah, no problem, Keith. I'm happy to answer questions. Sorry if I'm aloof sometimes, or I wander off into complaining about what I've done wrong in the middle of the explanation. Like his armpit is like going inside his chest right now, which I don't want it to do. So I need to figure out how to fix that. Just doing it on both sides actually. So that might be a mesh thing, or maybe it's just where I placed the bone is not. It's not bending right. I think that's what I did. Actually, I think I need to fix that. Yeah, a lot of that desert stage totally. Video game music is awesome. I don't know why more streamers don't use it. My plan from the beginning. It's a lot of work to catalog it all though, so I still haven't gotten around to it all. My playlist? Yeah, I just have a couple that I've downloaded off YouTube and stuff, and I just put it in a folder, and it runs through those. The like you know those like full original soundtrack videos that are like 4 hours long or something for a particular game. I just download those and I stick them in a folder. Like this one, an hour and 5 minutes. Temple of Elemental Evil is another great game. That sounds cool. I'll look into that one. I really like this game and the soundtrack in particular. This is XCOM Chimera Squad. So it's the third one. Okay, how do I fix this issue? Can I just add? There we go. That's kind of not terrible, right? See how that looks. The animation is still kind of bad, but the deformation is better. At least on the shoulders. This, I need to figure out how to get that to not do that. weird sound. Hang on. Gotta make sure I'm not being robbed right now. Two-second AFK while I make sure I'm not being robbed. They recently changed the day that the garbage comes out. It used to be the garbage used to come Monday morning. So take out the trash on Sunday night. But they moved it to like Wednesday morning, so I think someone's just taking it out now or something, but freaking me out. I tried doing that, but you get those battle musics that ruin the whole thing. A ton of high volume noise all of a sudden. Great game for music. Neverwinter Nights soundtrack is another mega classic. Yeah, I'll have to grab that one. I definitely want to. I've been trying to like add more to the thing, so it's not just the same few tracks over and over. Specifically with EverQuest 2, actually though, I actually I bought that CD and I put that on in my playlist. So it's like higher quality because the one I downloaded off YouTube, like it was kind of clipping and it was bugging me. So I just went ahead and bought the soundtrack CD and I put that in there. So I'm wondering if people would like to have the music turned up a bit. It's kind of on the low side, but whatever chat wants. If you guys want me to, make it a little bit louder, let me know. I can't actually hear. I can hear it, but like my volume rocker is like independent from what it is in OBS. So, I can listen to it way louder than you guys can, and it doesn't like change the recording. Also, it just I don't think the music doesn't even play in the VODs, so it's only for you guys who are watching it live. That because sometimes I play music I'm not supposed to, and I don't want to get busted for that. No, so that's my secret. His junk is like sliding around here too. I think this is going in a good direction. This animation. I just need to like figure out some of the weird jigglies that I don't want to jiggle. And then I think we're good. Whoa. Actually, why is this jiggling so much in the first place? Pelvis, I think. Pelvis. Wonder if I want to subtract that. Just the technical term, jigglies. He's very jiggly. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tone down them jiggles. He's just so small. All of his parts just kind of move. Where's the track from? Sorry, I didn't. Did you say the game? Yeah, this track that's playing right now. This is from the complete soundtrack of XCOM Chimera Squad. It's a really good game, by the way, if you like the XCOM series. I still need to play Chimera Squad. It's short. It's not as long. It's not like as robust a game as XCOM 2. I really loved XCOM 2. Chimera Squad is kind of more casual. I still enjoyed it though. It's still a good game. Some people didn't like it because it wasn't as deep, I guess. But it's still fun. There. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is looking at the belt line. See how right here, it's like moving too much. Like it's moving a lot. I was trying to tone that down. So I've done that a bit. This is still moving a bit here though. I'm gonna see if I can get that to stop a little bit more. But I think some of it's just gonna be like that. I wonder if I can just add. Carthage is now following. Thanks for the follow, Carthage. I hope you're enjoying the cake show. Oh,
Too shiny.
Too shiny. Maybe I want to subtract some of the booty here. The cake show. What is art director Sean going to do?
too shiny.
Too shiny. Oh, we need to get a bit. I'm glad to catch you streaming. Yeah, this week is probably a good week to catch me streaming because, you know, Tuesday is my normal one, but I'm gonna try and I have the week off, like the rest of the week off from work, so I was gonna try and get another stream day in there somewhere. Maybe stream for longer or something. So we'll see what kind of works out. Yeah. Oh shit, what's happening here? This is not cool. Smooth this out. What I was gonna say though was we need to get an audio clip of Sean saying something about cake, like a cake show or something. Oh, you discovered all of the points, huh? What else do we want to do here? Weird that's. I wonder what else is causing that. It's a weird bend. Let me get rid of that. And I got the VanGuard emulator launcher. Awesome. Did you get it to fire up? Because someone else was. I was telling someone else about the emulator, and he was trying to get it going, but he was having some issue that I couldn't help with. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you. I think maybe this shouldn't be there. It's too much influence on the foot. How safe is that thing? I mean, does it open up your ports? I hope it's safe. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a script guy, so I mean, coder person. I don't know, but it's like it's interacting directly with OBS. So there's that. this doesn't like cause stretching now. Okay, there we go. That's better. I didn't like that the belt line was moving so much, so because that was gonna be really noticeable and stuff. Of course, he does look a little bit more stiff now. Maybe I'll add a little bit more back in, but I didn't want him to be wibbly wobbly so much. How safe is that thing? Probably pretty safe, I guess. I mean, it's just monitoring the stream log, no communication otherwise. Oh, yeah. I'm in charge playing with options. Turning off profanity filter before I make my character. Nice. The emulator. I'm excited to download it now, but don't want to wreck this computer like I did the other one. It's safe. There's nothing nefarious about the VanGuard thing. It just connects you to the server. There are some options I think in there. For like if you have an AMD thing. Arm's still huge. Is that like a thing that everyone thinks? Like, do I have big? I'm confused now. This is everyone's commenting on my arms now, and I don't know what that means, man. I think this is in a good spot though in terms of weights. Like this looks good. The animation needs to be cleaned up a little bit because he's wibbly wobbling a little bit, but I think that's the animation, not so much the weights. So yeah, I also need to grab the correct texture for this because his ears are not supposed to be like that. Cool. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. T-pose that bad boy. Let's go to blend file actions. Let's get rid of this view layer. Let's save this again. This one, and then do I want to redo this? Is that going to be an issue? I don't think it's going to be an issue. It's probably fine. Holy shit, what the fuck? What happened to your arms, bro? Why are you like this? That's not good. What? All right, delete this. Clear transforms. Okay. That was weird. Save this again. Save. Quick question. When was the last time you saved? Shut up, Sean. Just having rhetorical conversation over here. So you downloaded the VGO thing and your virus thing says it's all okay. I'm just joining the bandwagon. I don't know what it means either.
Quick question. When was the last time you hit save?
I just did, Sean. You don't even know. Look like a cross between champion boxer and lumberjack and street thug and shipyard laborer. Well, before the weight loss. Hairy ears and symbol of profound wisdom. I'm getting wise as hell these last few years then. I hate typos in Twitch with no chance of edit. I'll have to be careful with that. Don't have typos. It does work. Yeah, I added that save command recently. We were talking about it like 2 streams ago, and I added it for the last stream we had. Okay, so let me see this guy. So let's clean up this run some more, and we'll export this. Actually, scratch that. I'm gonna save this and then run forward. This is saved. So it's 9 o'clock right now. Oh, it's me again. What light are you using for your face streaming? I use an LED one and my eye's starting to kill me. I can't use LEDs anymore. They hurt my eyes. Yeah, I bought one of those fancy Elgato lights, the key light, because I was having the same issue. I bought like a cheaper LED light thing that was smaller, and honestly the lowest setting was still really bright, and there was like no filter for it, so it was just like it was hurting my eyes and stuff. So I dropped the cash on the fancy Elgato light thing because it has like really good diffusion on it, and you can actually get it to like be really low if you wanted to. So like it was worth it for me since I started streaming more regularly. So I have just the one there, and then I have just like a regular light over here to kind of help light the green screen. So I just have the 2 lights. I'm wondering if I wanted to get a second key light, but this is fine. This is fine. Those things are expensive, so. Elgato key light, how much was it? It's like $200. It's very expensive. But the diffusion on it is really good, so yeah. So yeah, like I said, it's 9 o'clock. This is usually my stop time, so I think I might stop here, and then I might do a couple more things before bed, but yeah, I'm kind of fading here anyway. So yeah, so tonight what we did, to recap, is I briefly went over the animation pipeline that I was proposing to the team, and just letting people know what I was thinking. So that's kind of at the beginning of the stream, and if you go back in the VOD, you can watch that part if you're curious. And then kind of the rest of the night, I was working on the gnome. He needed to fix some weight paints and stuff, and I got this little run cycle. This might actually end up being a thing. I might put it in there. I just need to clean it up some more. But yeah, it turned out okay. So kind of where we're at. Mostly to just make sure he's moving properly. But you know, since it looks okay, could use it maybe. So yeah. So that's where we're at, and I think I'm gonna head on out, and I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, and you know, keep an eye out later this week. I want to try and get another stream day in somewhere. Not sure exactly where it's going to be. Possibly Friday, but we'll see. And otherwise, if nothing else, I'll see you guys next Tuesday. And yeah. And I'm always in Discord and stuff if you guys want to chat. So yeah, all right. And we'll end on the frog. So that's it. That's it for me tonight. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.